Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Ninja Blast, and welcome to some more Guild Wars 2. Now, let's see, I haven't made a video in a few days, but I just entered this area, and I'll show you what I've done so far after it's done loading. Hopefully this won't take too long. Now, once again, this is a live commentary. These live commentaries I find to be more... Well, I think live commentaries are much easier to make for many reasons. One is that I feel like one needs to rehearse more. Well, at least people like me who are kind of new to commentating need to rehearse more about what they're gonna say. Because you don't have to work with a time limit or, a minimal time. With this, at least I could just know when the video's going and when I'm going to stop it. So here I'm currently at level 28. As you can see, I got lowered down to level 16 because of the area I'm in. Let me show off some of the map. I have played a good few hours. Well, not really a few. I'd probably played about
Mom, you made it.
maybe
So glad to see
10
you.
hours.
It's okay,
I
honey.
might be
I'm glad to see
overdoing
you
it,
too.
but I'm not
You did a
sure.
great job finding
So yeah,
me.
I began in this area.
Come on now. We've got to get you to
Complete
safety.
this map,
Then I
this
can
map,
reward the nice people
this
who
map,
help us.
and this place, and recently I went to the, where is it? The capital of Tyria, which, if you didn't know, Tyria is actually the world's name. Right here, Lion's Arc, which I also completed the map here. It's basically, there's a portal in every, race's starting area, or near it at least, that'll lead to Lion's Arc. So Lion's Arc is where people of all levels hang out at. There's no enemies, it's just the basic capital. Now what I wanted to do is show probably some of the world versus world. But recently I went to the city. It's basically each area has, main exploring areas with missions, which are these hearts. And it also has cities, like Divinity's Reach is the human city. So I'm currently where the humans, normally near where the humans start. So let's see, I guess I'll do this first one. Kill bandits and steal bandit supplies and destroy bandit cannons. I'll show us something. Oh yeah, and I also got this new pet. Oh, here's a bandit really quick, and I did not want to shoot that. Here's what it's like kind of being an archer, something I haven't showed off. One other thing that I should have showed off, but I don't have a sword currently, is what it's like to have a sword. Having a sword as a ranger is really awesome, I thought. And look, check this out. Make it rain a bunch of arrows. And it took me a long time to figure out how to get a pet too. At this point I have this pet, the River Drake. I also have my original pet. And let's see, if we go to pet management, I also have this thing. I guess I'll switch them. This thing, the Morello, which I think looks really ugly and kind of scary. Which is why I'm using Drink, because I think it looks much cooler. But one thing that's really cool, at least as a ranger, one of my friends who plays Elementus, I think it's called, like this person, can switch from one thing to another, so they could use fire, water, earth, air. And so right here, for example, I can do this, use all my abilities here, and as you can see, each of them have their own little cooldown. And then I can press a tilde, which is, or whichever button you want to hotkey to it, and I switch weapons. So what I could do here is use the axes, use majority of the skills that I have here, and then press it again and switch back to arrow. So you can kind of combo things around. Right here I'm just walking around with all these other people who are also doing this quest. No, I don't want to use that right now. But one thing I will definitely show off,
Such a terrible
once I reach level 30 is when I actually will unlock, I should probably watch my health. Will unlock my,
death stalks me.
the first dungeon in this game that I can actually explore with a bunch of people.
I deserve an award.
Okay, now let me revive my pet. Hopefully this guy helps me.
It's not time to die. Get up.
Let's see, since this guy's an elementalist, he can have a fire elemental, you know, water elemental, all kinds of things. I just love that each class has their own unique things, and I just completed the heart. And completing maps, like, it's technically optional, like, you know, you don't have to do any of these things really. Although it's really recommended to at least do all the hearts so that you reach the recommended levels in each area that eventually leads to your personal story. But completing the map also means doing everything else. I'll show you right here. You see the hearts, 1 out of 14. Waypoints, which is where you can teleport, 1 out of 18. Points of interest is really just like a location. So, you know, just general locations of where everything is. And skill challenges give you skill points, which I'll show that in a second. Vistas, it's just really if you have a really, you know, if you like the graphics and I guess can run this game on the highest, even if you can't, it doesn't really matter, but if you like the way the game looks, it'll show you some pretty cool, like, you know, ways to view the game, like from a bird's eye view, or maybe like this one. There was this one in Lion's Ark that actually showed there was this cave that you go to, and if you look at it from afar, you see that it looks kind of like some sort of dragon's mouth or something. Alright, but really quick, I'm gonna try to keep this video not too long, to keep it a decent. The Black Lion Trading Company. Oh yeah, I was gonna show you my hero. Let's see what I have currently. Warhorn of Agony. I have not actually used the Warhorn, but I do have the sword and a spear. Wait. Yeah, I'll equip the spear. Let me see my inventory. It's quite full. I should also probably change the color of my clothes. I'll actually do that now. And I think it is in this thing. Let's see what purple looks like. Wait. Okay, so I just recently unlocked this one. Yeah, it's really weird. I think I kind of want to keep my guy the way he was before. I think that's the way he was. Oh, and I also have my town's clothes here that I can toggle, and I have this hat that I actually got. Hat for celebrate this new day in Tyria. It's basically for having, for getting the game on release day. But see, these are the traits, the trait tree. If you've played World of Warcraft or other MMOs, it's the same basic thing where you kind of divide your traits as you level up. I think you get it every 2 levels or every level, I'm not too sure. Okay, and then once I reach level 30, I'll unlock my elite slot skills. And right now I'm saving up these points because my friend told me that each of the elite skills cost 10, and I just want to make sure I, you know, have skill points for the next tier. And the weapon skills. See, I haven't used the sword yet. So this is the only thing I haven't unlocked. You could get, as a ranger, you can get this variety of weapons: a sword, a longbow, shortbow, axe, dagger, greatsword, torch, warhorn, which I'm surprised I used. I guess I remember actually using it early on. There was the Hunter's Call, which is actually a really cool ability. And the spear, and there's the harpoon gun, which is really cool for the underwater. You use spear and harpoon. But anyway, that's it for that, I guess. I'll go to World versus World just for this video, and I'll end it with maybe see how that's going. World versus World, what I've said, is basically the player versus player thing. It's like basically server versus server. So Darkhaven is my server. Currently we are in last. Yesterday we were, oh, we're not in last by much though. Yesterday I remember we were ahead by about 4,000 or so. So let me go to world versus world. I guess I'll go to Fort Aspenwood Borderlands. Yes. And since it's currently full, I should toggle my clothes back to normal. It's currently full. It'll tell me whenever a spot is open in that. Okay, this is light armor. It'll just tell me whenever a spot is open, and I'll go there as soon as the spot gets open. So for now, let's talk to the scouts here.
The Seraph are all that stands between order and chaos out here. Even now, the Harathi are gathering materials to construct great siege engines, which lay waste to everything within
not really
range.
A necessity to visit
Please,
them.
stand with us.
Since most of the time you'll
put a
just
stop
find
to their
them,
plans.
Yourself on the way through. So let's do this heart. Check bushes and for bandits, clear mud wallows, and cull hostile creatures from the area.
You're kidding, right?
I know.
Thank the gods you came along.
Alright. Juvenile River Drake. Yeah, but for anyone who has been interested in this and picked a ranger like me, I mean, for some reason I almost said engineer. To train new pets, you basically have to find a juvenile, as it says, juvenile river drake, juvenile, whatever the animal that you want. And if you find one, you should be able to just get next to it and then it'll say tame.
I deserve an award.
And you'll unlock that one. Now, mining in this game works pretty similar to other things, like, so you can see here I have a steel mining pickaxe, steel logging axe, and steel harvesting sickle. Oh, suspicious bush. Investigate.
You must like it.
But, yeah, the basis of it is that hold up, sorry. Trying to play and talk at the same time. If you have a better, like the other one that was called copper mining pickaxe and copper axe and all that stuff, basically the better kind of, tools that you have for harvesting, the better stuff you'll find all the time. Like, for example, actually I have...
Death stalks me.
Almost dying. Heal really quick. Black Lion harvesting sickle that I found in a chest. And it's an extremely efficient at gathering resources and uncovering rare components. This one I'm saving up, as you can see, each of them have a limit, so like, I only have 12 left in my pickaxe and 42 in my harvesting sickle. So if you like find something, I guess the best way to figure out if you might find something rare in a place is to look it up online and see which kind of resources give you the highest chance of finding something rare, and then I would use it there. So I probably would have gotten something there if I use it on that. But I mean, it's a harvesting sickle, so I don't know. I don't really harvest too many plants and stuff, since I have different professions in the crafting system. I should probably get inside here so I can discover. Oh, and there's a vista point up there. Hopefully by the time I get into that vista, I'll be able to get to the world versus world. I think I might actually separate the video in two, and I'll upload this one and the world versus world. So I'll stop this video as soon as world versus world is loaded, and then start the next video off with world versus world. Okay, let me just hope might as well. I'm halfway through this hard only. But me and my friend have really played through this game a lot, and it's crazy how many hours you can spend in a game like this and realize that you've only completed a small percentage of the game. Right now I only have 21% of the game, and I've put in a lot of hours into this. Each map has taken probably about 2-3 hours to complete, depending on the map. But I mean, maps like this where you have to do quests take about 3 hours each or more. And maps like cities, don't take too long since you don't have to do a bunch of quests. You just kind of go around and discover things. Let's see. So it looks to me like, oh gosh. To get to this vista, I just simply have to climb this. There we go. And let's just be this vista. Pretty cool. So let's head down the stairs. And let me see if there's any armor I can need repairing. No. Oh, there we go. Borderlands is ready. Speaking of Borderlands, I'll also announce that once Borderlands 2 comes out on September 18th, I will post videos. I'm getting it on PC and will be playing with probably one of my friends at least. Maybe others. But I'll at least usually have at least one co-op partner and may play it on my own. But I will post Borderlands 2 footage once it comes out. Really excited for that game. But anyway, I better travel before it resets. So thank you for watching. This has been Ninja Blast, and bye.